Tropical storm Debby still a big problem. It's causing headaches for everyone, even travelers up here in New England. As WBZ's Penny Kmitt shows us, there's been days of flight cancellations and delays.
I have so many boarding passes from the last 2 days. I could wallpaper something.
2 days of airport chaos and 3 Spirit Airlines flights later. Jean Marie Paulo is grounding her hopes of ever making it out of Boston.
If this doesn't work, I'm going over and I'm taking the Amtrak.
This weekend, Tropical Storm Debby thrashed through Florida and started making its way up the coast, stalling flights all across the country. From Saturday to Monday, Logan Airport saw nearly 1,500 delays and about 350 cancellations, according to FlightAware. This morning, the departures board lit up red, with canceled flights in areas closest to the storm, like Miami, Charleston, South Carolina, and West Palm Beach.
We're going to center of the system just crawl along the southeast coast of the United States for 2 to 3 days. This is going to result in a prolonged extreme rainfall event.
But even if you aren't flying in Debby's direct line of attack, weather this severe can cause a domino effect.
People were saying yesterday it wasn't just the weather, it was the fact that flight crews were waiting at airports for planes that weren't coming because of the weather, and they were getting timed out. So they weren't allowed to fly even if a plane came.
And then trying to get a hold of someone at the airlines, passengers say has been the biggest struggle of all.
I'm not an angry person, but I've been very angry the last couple of days. You know, you call, they're like da-da-da, leave your complaint. They get back to you within 24 hours, however long they want to take. So here I am 3 days later. Got to take off work now, another day, another day, another day.
Probably took Spirit 3 hours to get us our luggage. That was, I mean, we never left, but our luggage was just in some sort of, yeah.
And being at the airport all day, we're hearing a lot of terminal and gate changes for flights across all different airlines. So if you are flying out of Logan in the next few days, just make sure you're checking where exactly that flight is taking off from. We know this is a big airport. It takes a while to walk to the other terminals. From Logan, I'm Penny Kmitt, WBZ News.